welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message. You already know I come with the message pack if you clicked on this. Honestly, all of this will be relevant to you to a certain degree, so stick with me here. Well, first of all, the most important message that wanted to come through today is if you're here, chances are very high that you currently find yourself going through somewhat of like a whiplash situation, as in you have days where you're like high, you're fully like courageous and confident in who you are and the steps that you're taking and you feel invincible, followed by days where you feel this small, like kind of full of worry and doubt, just kind of like expecting bad things to happen, which is still very much linked to the outdated, like belief and mindset that you had for the majority of your life. Because, and I spoke about this, especially on this channel, like multiple times before, that has been part of your journey. Like when you went through all these karmic situations, like honestly, you got battered and bruised and you kind of like developed what can be considered like a PTSD. Just like now always expecting bad things to happen after, seeing how good life can get, but you're just expecting it to be ripped away. And this spirit came through so strongly is just like be extra gentle with you at this time. And this like up and down, what you're experiencing in real time is you balancing out your nervous system, getting used to actually things working out for you now, and only ever expecting like the best possible outcome in any situation. This is what you are settling into. If you watched that The Mountain Is You video that I posted a while back, this is what I meant when I said it's gonna feel unfamiliar and shaky, freaking disorienting at first, until it becomes familiar and you get to settle down. So if you find yourself, like potentially being stuck in like fight or flight, just like very anxious, this is just confirmation. This is all part of the process, yes? And it's so funny how this came through, because the imagery that Spirit brought to my attention was, imagine yourself in a very noisy environment. At one point, this background noise will just become normal, right? You will just get used to it and you're not paying any attention to it. But the moment it is being stripped away and you actually hear nothing and are getting used to how comfortable it actually is to not be surrounded by so much noise and influence, your eyes, that's so funny, your ears, they have to get used to this new volume level. Suddenly it's quiet. Your ears might like pitch very high. It's going to be uncomfortable until this quietness becomes your new normal. This is the process that you're currently going through, This is just confirmation. This will not last. These like extreme mood swings will not last, okay? So be extra gentle with yourself. That was message number 1. Message number 2, and everything is kind of interlinked here, Message number 2 that came through and it came through in the form of a song, because what I heard is, it's like rain on a summer's day, it's real. I have no idea how it goes, but then who would have thought bigger? And literally what I see Spirit doing is like circling bigger. And then I'm like, okay, what is this about? Basically what Spirit is trying to communicate here is that even though you feel freaking shaky in your reality, like being so confident the next and then feeling so freaking like weak and vulnerable, you're still meant to dream bigger, my lovely. This hesitancy that you're feeling, you're not meant to apply to the vision that you're currently painting for your life and what you want it to look like, Because it's very easy for you to, because you're getting used to this new normal, to like start small, just like have like small expectation or just like a vision for an outcome. Spirit is like, no, like you go all in with that. You make it big, and this will be like kind of your guiding light, I just heard, that leads you now, so you get more and more clarity also on like the steps that you're meant to take. And it will become more easier, like the more you do it. But what this will automatically also require you to do is taking risks and taking these leaps of faith when you're honestly, the moment you are feeling invincible, these are the moments where you're meant to like pull the trigger, just like go with the momentum of it, having only this big vision in mind, yeah, and nothing else. Because in here we're beautifully coming into message number 3. The way that you're acting, the way that you're making decisions right now feels incredibly unsettling to your environment. Like, you don't need to tell me, I know. I know a lot of people are worried about you, yeah, and they want to give in their 2 cents. They are all up in your business right now. And how do I know this? Because literally the song that I heard related to this was all eyes on me in the center of the room, just like a circus. The people watching me, don't like to tell me what can you do. You know, oh my gosh, like Britney Spears. I love her. But that came through, yeah? Like, you're so aware, a lot of people are currently watching what you're doing. And the most important thing is, regardless, yeah, of the people that want to know like what is currently going on with you, you make sure that you do not pay attention to that. I know, easier said than done, but literally that came through so strongly. You meant to blend it out. You protecting your peace, you being connected to yourself is so important right now, because otherwise you don't gain the clarity on the next steps ahead. Otherwise, you're going to be clouded by the judgment and perceptions, projections of others. And you know, like from past experiences, this has never worked. So whatever you need to do to protect your space, yeah, have these boundaries, you stay firm in that. Because in the state that you're currently in, you know, where everything is still kind of shaky, it is already like asking a lot out of you to take action, despite, you know, having this little like naggy voice being like, this is not going to work out. But you're like, no, I know it's going to work out because everything is different now. I surpassed the karmic phase. Like, this is how life is actually meant to be like. Anchoring into that belief is hard on itself. Don't burn yourself by the voices of others, just like, you know, making that little voice louder. No, thank you. And I know this came through before, but this is all like circling back to the fact that right now you're fully anchoring like full trust in yourself and the decisions that you're making. And I know it's freaking scary, okay? Like, the risks that I'm currently taking, it's like literally, I'm like, am I losing my mind? Can I trust this? Because it's either gonna pay off massively or I'm gonna freaking fall on my ass. Yeah. So I'm also experiencing like this battle between this is gonna work out, this is not gonna work out, myself as well. That's why it's like so easy for me to like tap into that energy. And I'm just saying, this is normal, this is part of the process, but you're still meant to keep going. Keep on betting on yourself, yeah? Because, and it's so crazy like how song heavy this message is. I will have all songs in the description box as always. But literally the last song that I'm going to leave you with is that came through is, in this and every life, I still choose this every time. Oh. Honestly, oh, this is so beautiful. Not only do I see all of us dancing around a freaking bonfire, but it's like in like daylight, yeah? It's feeling like a wedding celebration, you know, but it doesn't have to be. Why this is coming through, it's not talking about like interconnected like relationships, connections outside of you. No, this is you saying you choose yourself every single time. Like, you wouldn't want to have it any other way. And that is what it comes down to, my lovely. Full of body chills. So, I don't know who needed this reminder today, but honestly, you might even want to watch it a second time, I just heard, because like there's a lot of just like activations for you to also process now. This is meant to comfort you and tell you what you're currently experiencing, these downs and ups, completely normal. Don't drive yourself crazy. It's like, oh my God, like, what is happening? Am I going backwards? Absolutely not. Like, you've been on the up and up, yeah? And I will continue showing up as long as I need to make you believe that yourself. And I'm very well aware, like, I also have to, you know, like, practice what I preach, and I'm right there with you, yeah? I'm holding your hand. But with that said, my lovely, I'm feeling called to wrap this daily pick me up message up here now. As always, you need to let me know in the comments, how did this resonate? Are you experiencing this whiplash energy? Yes or no? Like, honestly, let's all comfort one another, because this like, honestly, this is not an individual experience. Like, this is a collective experience that we're going through. So please, like, let's all come together, yeah? But anyhow, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which you already know is going to be tomorrow because I'm posting every single day throughout the entirety of October. So, oh, this is actually interesting because I literally saw when I said October in my mind's eye November. We're gonna see how the energy feels on the 1st of November. But potentially I'm even gonna show up longer for, you know, every single day. We're gonna see. But anyhow, take care of yourself. And I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Awesome, my lovely. If you made it to the very end of this video, comment. Oh, I actually like this. I see the handshake emoji, but it's literally what I'm doing. It's like you're making a deal with yourself, being like, we're not backing down, we're trusting in ourselves and what we're seeing and the guidance that we're receiving, and we're going with that. And I feel like that is a beautiful reconfirmation of this whole energy and this whole reading that came through. So put a handshake emoji in the comments below to not only reconfirm it, but to also let me know that you stayed until the very end. Just know that I freaking appreciate you so much. Make the best out of your day. I keep on telling you, trust in yourself, and I will hopefully, potentially, see you tomorrow. Honestly, where I come from, sneezing is always like seen as confirmation, being like, this is the truth. So consider all that came through the truth. Also make sure that you take care of your body. Yeah, I know like a lot of us are currently a bit sick. It's completely fine. Just more of a reason to slow down and being gentle on yourself. Yeah, but hopefully, potentially, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.